y'all doing? Good, how are you? All right, I'm Detective Lloyd. Called in because we had an issue, Miss 𝗪𝗛𝗧. Is that how you say it?
An issue?
Yeah. You have your ID on you?
I don't.
How you don't have your ID but you purchasing a vehicle?
I don't have any
You have your ID on you, sir? Don't stand up for me.
For me?
Both of y'all. On your person, on your person. Okay. Yeah. Get it? Yeah.
Picture any on you, buddy? Yeah, I got a picture though. Okay.
You got no type of ID on you?
I know.
You can both the cups. Okay. I'm gonna put your hand on your back on.
Okay.
Whatever it is, I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna put it. I'll put the car together. The issue is, ID that was presented, ID that was presented does not come back to you. Right? You knew that though. Did you not? Huh?
Don't let me go down for you, buddy. What the hell?
How you know her?
I just met her.
Huh?
I just met her.
You just met her and you gave her a ride up here.
I mean, he doesn't know me. He just met me last night.
Okay.
And we can go. If we're gonna go, we can go.
If you gonna go, you can go.
Wherever we're gonna go from here.
Okay. Alright. Well, alright, so we gonna go, we can go.
Hey guys, back with another one. This is to me hilarious because we got these young people coming up in this era. They don't know no better like we did. We were more smarter when we were these people's age. I think he was like 28, 29 years old. He called himself meeting a Cougar, aka hustler, in a club or a lounge. This young boy, I call him a boy. He's a boy to me because I have a son that's older than him. So I guess he thought it was a come up. Let me show you how much of a come up, because I want you to further watch this video while I'm talking, but I'm also going to let you hear the recording of what went down with this Cougar. She apparently is a hustler. I don't know if she's on drugs. That's why she hustles. Some people just got hustle in the blood, don't want to work. They hustle, make fast money, and they live the way they want to live. So everyone doesn't have to be on drugs. But whatever the situation was, the lady was much older than the young man because he eventually had to give his government when the popos came and his you know, date of birth. So he was much younger than the Cougar. He met the woman in one day. He's thinking because it's game. She's probably flossing money. Who knows? It could have been counterfeit money. The reason why I know that this is what coerced him to go along with this stupid plan, because he started dry snitching when he was put in the back of the cop car. And you might say, well, how did he get in the back of the cop car alongside of her going first into the cop car? Well, he met this lady at a lounge or a club. She probably purposely using him as a victim, a vic, showed him all this money, took him back to her house because he probably, in her mind, she's from the street. She knows he ain't no threat. He ain't gonna do nothing. She probably has something for him, something for him. Anyways, if he was to get cute with her, and he goes back to her house, and she uses him as a decoy to go into a car dealership, and she got a fake ID. Literally, we know this ain't her first time. There's no way you're gonna make me convinced that this Cougar said, "This is my first time trying this crash dummy move using a fake ID to purchase a car." Well, we know people use CPM numbers, which are new Social Security numbers. I hope that's what they call them. If not, put in the comment section. And they get apartments and all kind of stuff. And sometimes they use that new Social Security number and they use their real government. So maybe that is another hustle. And it does work for some people. But this day it didn't work for this lady. And it also didn't work for this dude that thought it was going to be a come up for him. Because I'm quite sure he thought he had got himself a catch. He thought he got a Cougar who he could lay up off of, who would take care of him because he's much younger, who flashed money the first day she met him, and even took him to do one of her errands on how she gets this money. But this day, neither one of them were lucky, because not only did she get arrested for doing a crash dummy move, going into a car dealership, showing a fake ID, but he's chilling with her instead of waiting in a car because allegedly he drove her there in his car. So what do they always say? You're a co-defendant now, because even if you did not have anything to do with the crime, you were with the criminal. So now you're a co-defendant. You most likely knew what she was in there to do. She shared it with you so that you wouldn't be like a chicken in front of some headlights and get ran over. And even if you say you had nothing to do with it, when the po-po come in there, nobody's believing that. Not even me as a spectator watching this cray-cray clownified video, that you are making it seem like you had no idea that this old Cougar was going into a car dealer shop to do some stupid crash dummy move, like take a fake ID and try to buy a car, and the ID is not even hers. What is the likelihood of her getting arrested? Slim to none. Well, let me just tell you something. She wasn't having a good day hustling this day. And the way she got carried away in handcuffs, looks like she's been doing this for quite some time. And, you know, this is maybe new to him, but it's not new to her. This ain't no new territory to her. So I'm going to let you listen to what transpired, and you leave in the comment section what you think. Do you think that it was the woman's fault for luring him in and taking him home and having him drive her to the car dealership? Or was it his fault for being young, dumb, and full of you know what, and thinking that he had a come up and was only thinking about his pockets getting full and what he was going to get out the deal? Was it his fault? I think it was his fault. I think that he was thinking the wrong way, not logically, and this is how he got jammed up with someone he only met one day that's a stranger. How does a stranger help you lose your freedom in less than 24 hours? Make it make sense.
What's your date of birth, Chris Johnson?
June 12, 94.
How old are you, Mr. Johnson?
Huh?
How old are you?
28.
28. Get a Georgia ID?
Well,
Your ID?
well, California, I do too.
Terry Jones,
Wait, well, what's your name?
Sean Gardner, Sean Collier, Michelle George, Ian Sabrina. Wow. I'll take all this one. Okay. I appreciate you.
Create innocent landmarks and reference to the entities subject to 9 valid Class B.
Call me around 3 o'clock.
Give us a second, Mr. Right?
Who car is that?
Huh?
Work it out.
Heard.
That's your car?
Yeah.
Which car?
Which one? The Benz?
Yeah.
Is it right out here?
That one right there? I'll go right.
So tell us about your meeting her last night.
Man, I met her at a club, at a lounge.
Y'all decided to come get a car again?
No, we went to the goddamn. I went to her house last night. The Airbnb she had. And she said, "Can you take me up here to get your car?"
Do you have a middle name?
No.
Yeah, you lying to us about your name, man.
No.
No? You got a Georgia ID?
I do, but I had a
So
California.
you have one out of Georgia?
Yes, sir.
And spell your first name.
CHRISTOBH.
So Christopher Johnson, not Chris.
Yes.
And Johnson, spell Johnson.
JOHN.
What's your middle name?
I don't have one.
You don't have a middle name?
No, sir. I just told you.
Okay. What's your date of birth?
June 8th. 92.
You know we're gonna find out your name, right?
June 8th? You told me the 12th.
Who?
You told me the 12th. You said June 8th.
The 12th is the 8th. Sorry.
94?
Yes, sir.
No middle name. Try Christopher for the first name. Date of birth, June 8th, 94.
Okay. Give me your car for a minute. He's being detained, all right?
Can I make a phone call?
Yeah.
When we get done.
013330707.
Nothing much. I thought it was odd. You're going to go buy a car the next day after you meet her.
Shit, she got money. So I ain't think that I thought I caught me a female with some money.
Blaming you for that.
Who wouldn't? I'm back. Shit, she told me I got me some money. She didn't say she was there.